Okay, here we are. Debbie's going to be putting this together. It's set number 76266. It is the Endgame final battle right
It's
there.
794 pieces.
Yeah.
It comes with Shuri, Valkyrie, Captain Marvel, Okay,
I don't know. I'm not big into the Black Panther movie. I only saw the first one.
And then we have Wanda, and then with the Wasp and Thanos. Woohoo! And guess who's got to put together
It's a chick pit. She can put together the whole thing, actually. I'm all set.
Guess who's got to do the figures?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You always do the figures. What are you talking about?
Oh.
I feel good. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I knew that I would now. Today is my last day of vacation, so I figured I'd do some building because we were gonna do it, and then
Thanksgiving
happened, and then doctors, and then after I had my first physical therapy, I was
Dr. Octopus. How many bags?
Well, look at that.
Yeah. What's that, a base plate?
This is how this is where the
Oh, it's instructions.
yeah, it's in a cardboard envelope. I've never seen it that way before.
Nope. Well, it's probably be a lot better than the last book we got, where it's just a black cover. Like, I got it right here, like this one here, which is just a black cover. This one will have a picture on it.
Yeah, well, that's neat though. And here's my little booklet.
Oh wait, honey, you got stickers in here.
Oh, it fell out. Okay.
Yeah, you always gotta look, because I
Thank
found
you.
that they fall out.
There's the
Hey!
the book.
Okay, hold on, let me just, yeah, alright.
It's pretty thick.
Now that glowing round thing there, do you need that, or, because
No, I
it's
don't.
kind of glaring in
There
the
we go.
camera.
What's that?
Okay, hold on. There you go. Alright,
Alright.
got that.
Let's see how many bags. I think there's 9 bags here. Oh, this Thanos is his body.
Yeah, it's talking together. It's only 2 arms and a head. I think I'm gonna keep the Thanos. Well, no. Well, you know what? Now that scene's gonna be here, we'll have to put even more heroes and spread these out in a different configuration and just put both the scenes together as one giant thing, you know? So we'll have to figure out how we're gonna do that.
Okay, there's a total of 7 bags.
Alright.
Let's put these over there.
You can turn that light on, the top one there. That might help a little bit. Nope, not in the back. Down bottom. Never mind.
Is that in the...
I'm thinking of the other one. There it is.
Is that bothering me?
Nope, nope. If it's right in the camera, it will. It'll give it like a lens flare type thing.
Right.
Not to be confused with Ric Flair.
There's one. You know, it's just you usually like putting together the figures. That's why I figured you.
Oh, I usually do, yeah. Yeah, I was wrong in the other video.
Look!
Oh, thank God.
We got another one.
Bring that to Lego Night. Well, it looks like we'll be doing another Lego Night in the spring. The other one, the church was happy with it, and Pastor and a couple other folks have come to my wife and said, hey, maybe we can do another one in the spring. I guess the kids liked it, and the parents liked it, so...
Everybody's happy with it. And
Yeah,
do it
see,
again.
you know, it wasn't the biggest turnout we were hoping for because we had like 3 or 4 kids that were supposed to be... 4 kids that were supposed to be there, that just, the way it worked out, they weren't able to be. So that would have gave us 13 kids altogether, and I know that's not a big number, but, you know, you gotta crawl before you can walk, I suppose. Yeah, just pop him together. I'll end up putting him away, because I think I'm gonna keep this Thanos, because...
This is the Thanos head.
He's got the round head that looks more like the
and
movie
it
one.
turns.
His head turns?
I think there's something that goes on his back.
Oh, maybe we will. Okay, let me see the box here. Does he have anything on his back? Oh, I think what happens, you could put a hero on his back, you know, trying to attack him kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So maybe we could use him instead and ditch this one. Doesn't matter. You just put him everywhere. Yeah, but we're trying to have a little display on this table here, like you saw if you watched our Debbie's Daily Bugle build that she did. we're trying to utilize this table instead of just throwing a bunch of crap on it to make it look nice. You know, if we're doing Legos in here, might as well decorate it. And I'm considering moving a bunch of these Masters of the Universe figures. Not that I don't like them, but I'd like to put more Lego up here. Because I got a lot of wrestling figures and a hodgepodge of stuff. And it's like, I wouldn't mind making this more of a Lego-oriented part of the office. Because the Lego room that we have is basically a catch-all for junk.
And it's like in here, we can have a heater on and the heat stays in here.
Yeah, this room heats up very well.
I mean, I work in here 5 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. So.
Yeah. If she has the heater on in here, I'll come in here and it's like, ugh, is it hot enough or what?
I know.
Like right now, she turned on the heater.
It's on 2, so I don't even have it on high.
Oh, well, that way there's no risk of it throwing the breaker. You know?
Right, that's why I did it.
Our house, the wiring in this house is, well, it's got a breaker. It doesn't have a fuse box, but it still really needs to be updated. It's still up to code as far as I know, but it's just, it tends to trip the box downstairs if you have certain things running at a certain time, you know. I had some work done in the kitchen many years ago with one of the outlets and stuff, but it still needs work. Because back in the 40s, when this house was originally wired, of course they did rewire a lot of it. Let's see.
What?
Put them right here where I can get a good look at them. Back a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. There's Thanos and Captain Marvel.
Thanos wants to fall over.
And of course he does.
He
That's
wants
why
to face plant.
you put it. Turn his thing so not that way. Turn it this way so that part prevent. Oh, it blocks his face. Never mind.
Can we do it?
There you go. You got it. Yeah. So when they wired this house, things didn't use as much current and wattage as it does today. You didn't have computers. You didn't have all these gadgets running all the time. So it didn't need amperage. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Ampage?
In
No.
hospital. What
It's
it is.
ampage. A-M-P-A-G-E.
Amperage. What's that?
It's a Jeff Hamill word.
It is.
Just like in hospital.
Hospital.
I love you.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to church.
Just like a new form of religion is cardiology. So,
What church do you go to?
cardiology.
Oh, we go to Marston's Corner. What's their denomination there? Oh, they're cardiologists.
Wouldn't it be funny if we actually had one? I wonder if we do now.
You should ask if there's a cardiologist that goes to church there. I can't see that, but
No, me neither.
I
But
haven't heard anything.
I know we got a lot of gun-toting people, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny when I heard Pastor actually.
Well,
carry-
he had a gun at the house when that guy was running
Yeah.
around shooting people because he went by Pastor's house.
Yep.
So Pastor was kind of just hanging by the door, armed and ready. His brothers had come over and they were just taking turns kind of guarding the house. It's like this
Well,
guy-
it's nice that the family stuck together, though. You know, that was nice to hear.
well, yeah.
You know, they
that's
got
how
all-
it's supposed to be with families, although today's family unit is
Who did
not
we
that
have?
cohesive.
I mean, granted, my kids couldn't make it all the way up here, and they have.
Yeah, but your kids live far away.
That's what I'm saying, and they have little ones. I'd be more concerned with them staying home and
Yeah, I wouldn't want them
protected.
to bring the little ones here, considering that a lot of this went down half a mile from our house.
Yeah,
I mean, Schrengi's is just around the corner.
yeah.
And that's where people were shot, unfortunately, and that's near our home. I don't want the grandkids anywhere near here. Stay home where you live.
Yep.
Don't come up here.
Yeah.
I couldn't live with myself if they came up here.
I
and
mean,
they
the
got
only sad
shot.
part is that you know, Percy was asking about us, and you're not coming down with me today. That's the only sad part. But safe thing is, I know why you're not going, and that's quite okay. And I'm not going to say it on camera. So
No,
that's that.
I think it just keeps things a lot more simple.
No, I get it. You don't,
I
honey.
keep my big mouth shut, you know.
You don't have to explain anything to me. You're preaching to the fire when you're talking to me. If you know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean. Uh-oh.
Wow, great.
I farted.
You know,
Why is that like that?
I know we've been
Oh.
together over 7 years and we've been married over 6 years, but you
Can I
know,
do it all over
still,
again?
I am the stepfather, and I don't want to be a stumbling block between you and anyone in your family.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't want. I mean, the reality is I have people in my family that don't even talk to me.
Yep.
Some of that may be my fault. A lot of it isn't, to be honest. Not to be innocent here, but hey, the reality is some of it is not my fault.
Right.
You know, a lot of folks, they just... Some people in this world, they're right, you're wrong, the end. Nobody can share the blame and
Oh,
say,
I have one of those in my family.
well, I did this part of this issue, you did that part of this issue, you know. Nobody comes together. It's all or nothing. It's all you, the end.
Yep.
So it's like
I said,
I have a hard time dealing with that.
I have one of those in my family,
That's
so
the
I get
flesh, my fleshly body that fights it. Yeah, we all have that, I suppose. Even you, dear watcher of this video, you might have family members that you have trouble with. And it's hard, you know. I'm still struggling with the family dynamic, and I'm 54 years old. I'm going to be 55.
Well, I think
here
a
in
lot
few
of
months.
it is that you've never really had a family to deal with.
I never really had a cohesive family unit that stood together. It's always, oh, if you say one thing I don't like, I'm not talking to you
Exactly.
forever. It's like, there's no forgiveness. There's no, hey, let's try and talk and reason together. It's, oh, I'm older than you by 3 years, and that means I know more, and you shut up and do what I say. Well, that's not the
I was
reality.
married to one of
That's
those.
not the world we live in, and that's, you know, my attitude is, do you pay my bills? Do you pay my mortgage? Do you buy my food? You know, do you contribute to my life in any way, shape, or form? No, then guess what? You're not my boss. You know, that's my attitude. It's like,
I hear you, man.
you know, I'm Ralph Cramden. This is my castle, you know. You don't like it? Out
Get
the
out.
door.
Yep.
Don't let the door hit you. Let it hit you on the way out. Let the door hit you where the Lord split you. See ya. I don't tolerate that.
Well, in this house we serve God, and
A lot of people
people don't understand. Well,
because of that.
what, that we serve God?
Well, that, yeah, but a lot of people have a problem with the fact that I stand up for myself now in my home. It's like, look,
And you didn't when I met you.
no, I was walked on when you met me.
And I don't stand up for myself, but I was sick and tired of seeing my husband being disrespected.
Yeah. Well, okay, what do we
this
got?
bag
This-
one. So this is the base. We got the part of the
What
horse.
is it, just half a base? It's not
The
round?
other, no, the other half is in here somewhere.
Okay.
Because here's all the
Lower it,
pieces.
lower it.
Oh, here.
Yeah, you're too high. There you go. Now
Here's all
turn
the
it so we can
pieces.
see the flatness. There you go. Now we got it. All right.
And
You
then-
know what it looks like, real quick? It looks like a taco. You know,
Half
if you
a
turn
taco?
it. Well, no, a taco, how it's folded up.
Oh yeah.
See?
So if you have the other half here, that would be funny.
Like a taco.
You could do that if you had the coloration. You can make a little taco thing and make like the cheese and everything on top.
Yeah.
Excuse my arm in your face. All right, bag two. I think we can do this morning before I cook breakfast.
Or at least a good chunk of it. I don't know if you'll be able to get the whole thing. There is quite a bit.
Watch me. It
Now-
don't take me long.
Now this build here, this 76266 Endgame Final Battle, whatever, we bought this off of Facebook Marketplace.
I just want you to double check
Nope.
it. That's why I gave it to you.
Facebook Marketplace, and
A very nice lady.
normally it goes for $100 at Walmart. The nice lady that we met sold it
she
to
was
us for a weird amount, $72. And she gave us an extra thing. I did it a while back on this channel. There are two brickheads of the Child and the Mandalorian. So, you know, you figure it out. We saved a lot of money. I mean, this is brand new in the box. I mean, the box is in really good condition. You could tell they just got it and they're like, you know what, we need some money. Sell that. You know, they were trying to get a few bucks together. And
They regretted buying it or something.
yeah, well, she wanted it. I guess her son stopped doing it. You know, he was not a kid or anything. He was like a, 19, 20-year-old. And you know how it is. Oh, I have a girlfriend, or I got my phone, or, young people today, they don't really play with toys or build stuff or whatever because, well, you can't afford it. It's too expensive. Lego has outpriced their customer base. It's like the only people that buy Legos are the hardcore people, like, you know, your Duck Bricks and your Action Flash.
Oh, I gotta
and,
watch that too. I gotta find
all
out where
those
he's
guys.
Staying.
Huh?
I gotta watch that too. I don't know where he's
Oh,
staying.
yeah, that's right. You gotta watch the newest
Where'd you put
Lego
the bases?
In that bag. Right in there. Yeah, I kind of threw them all in there. Because I had a bunch when I was taking some figures out each year. I had a bunch of loose ones, so I just
That's
put them all
fine.
in there.
I'm sure these will end up there too. So I just wanted the bag so I could.
Now, also, I was looking on AliExpress, and you remember these black bases, the black bases?
Mm-hmm.
They have clear ones, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And you can get like 50 of them for like, $12. I know it's but for this display, instead of seeing all this black bases, you could swap them and have clear bases, so it would look nicer.
Okay.
So I have it in the cart.
All right.
In the future, maybe in January, we might be able to make a little order.
Yeah, we need maybe.
But we do need to start doing some orders for the upcoming Lego
Agreed.
night, which is going to be March 31st.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It was
no.
hit.
It has to be before March 31st because Easter is March 31st. So maybe the day before, like March 30th. But then again, the tables would be set up. So it might even have to be a week before because they're going to have to set up the dining hall. And if we go in there and mess it up, they're not going to be happy. So it's going to be about 3 weeks into March. So that doesn't give us too much time.
No.
If we're going to order from Ali and it's going to take them 30 million years to ship it,
Yeah.
we really need... When I get paid at the beginning of January, we need to place an order.
Yeah.
If we're going to do this Lego night, we need to place an
honey,
order.
I'm right there with you. I understand.
Now, I know taxes are coming up in February, so that will offset some of the finances of it.
Yeah, we need to take that money and use it on bills for sure.
Oh, yeah. But there'll be a little left over that we could probably put towards the Lego night.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. You know. But I'm not planning on buying a bunch of books
I don't wanna
like I did last time.
And I don't want to sit there and ask the church for any money because.
No, I didn't ask the church for money. All I had said was if people have old Lego sets kicking around, you got grandkids, they're not using them, or if you just happen to buy it. Everybody bought generic ones like I do. It's like, why spend all this money? You know, the kids don't care if they're
And they had
Legos. They had a great time.
From Atlanta, yeah.
You know, so it's like our neighbor over here, she bought
Cheryl,
3,500 bricks.
And she's gonna do another order like that.
She bought 5 boxes. A whole case is what she ordered, and the kids loved it.
Oh man.
They loved it. So
I think it's our job to get the minifigs because we know what to get.
well, a lot of the folks, they don't understand the bricks because they got micro, they got mini, and they got regular. And unfortunately, you can't mix them because the sizes are just too different.
Right. When I turned the page, I turned too many at once, so I didn't know where I was standing.
Uh-oh.
I'm still standing after all the time.
Wow, sick. So
It's been a while
we're hitting
since I've
church, and then afterwards we're coming home.
I'm throwing you out.
You're gonna slow down to 50 and kick me out the door.
And then I'm going to go down and see my oldest son down in Portland.
His wife, their friend, and your mom.
Yeah, Mom and I are going
Are
to
you
go.
going to a restaurant
Yeah.
all together? Then
No, we're going to, Mom and I are going to meet them at the restaurant.
are you picking your mom up?
Well,
Or is
I'm
she
going to
gonna
go down.
drive
Yeah, I'm
there?
going to go down, drop my car off, and we're going to take her
No
car.
problem. Oh yeah, because your mom ain't gonna want to sit in the back because the door's messed up.
Right.
She can't really get out back there too well. So
Right.
I have hard enough time.
She can, but she had a hard time getting her leg up.
Of course she did because I have a hard time getting my leg in.
Yeah.
First of all, my shoes are too
Look,
big
I got
now.
Thor's hammers there for some reason.
There it is. You must have threw it down. But yeah, I'm looking. I mean, I was going through my Masters of the Universe phase, and I do like them. But if I want to do Legos, I'm gonna have to pick a theme here. It's like pick a theme and stick
Well,
with it.
there's no, you can't really hang Lego. We don't have anything Lego themed that you can hang up
Well, I got
there.
my little signs I could hang.
Oh,
I've got some stuff
But that means
on
you
the
gotta take
walls.
everything down.
Well, again, I'm thinking of just maybe changing it up a little bit, you know? It's like, you see like Brixie, he's always changing his city.
True.
You know, he built it, and it's like, what am I going to do? Leave it here and just never touch it? I mean, he's always updating.
He's always
and
playing
adding
with his
stuff.
toys.
Playing with his toys. I like Brixie, he's pretty good. I like
Except for when he
him.
shows his twins, right?
Well, I don't watch his channel to see his children. I'm sorry. I watch it to see the bricks. You know, I'm not interested. I've already had my children, you know, with my ex. I've already got my family. I don't need to see your family. That's why they're your family, you know. It's like, if I wanted to watch a video about a bunch of children, I would.
Right.
I'm watching it for the Lego stuff, not for your family goo goo gaga baby time. I'm not. I'm not. Sorry.
I mean, I'm excited for him. You know?
Hey, I'm glad you
got
got
a kid?
kids. You're young,
Good for
good for
you.
you. But I'm an old fart, and I'm all set with that. I've lived that when he wasn't even alive. I was living that.
Isn't that
So
funny, huh?
I respect the guy, but I'm just not interested in his family life. You know.
Isn't that funny how we're like that, though?
Oh, we're old. That happens. I don't understand. I you know, people, they have this major, almost worship and idol worship for children. It's like, you know, if you ever see an older woman in the store and some young girl goes by with a baby, the old woman melts. And
I don't.
Not you, but a lot of them do. Like,
Now, if it was my grandbaby, that's a different story. But I'm not going to sit there and go gaga over somebody else's kid unless they're like, "Oh, this is my child, my grandchild. Oh, he's cute."
when you went for your cortisone shot, and
Yeah.
then when you went for your physical therapy the other day, you know, the woman was in the waiting room with the baby,
Yeah.
and the secretary was like, you know,
Yeah, I know.
bowing down to the child. It's like, I have to get out of there. It's
I
like,
know
yeah, I'm
you
gonna
did.
go sit in the car before I vomit.
I know what you did.
I sat in the car. I would rather sit and freeze in the car than watching the idol worship of the golden calf. That's what I call it, the golden calf.
I know, honey.
It's like, I just can't tolerate it. It's too gushy. It's like, ugh. I'm getting diabetes just watching how sweet it is. You know, the sweetness of the kid is like, ugh, my teeth are rotting out by watching it. Too sweet. Gotta go. Yeah. I know, I'm an old man. I'm bitter. What can I say?
Oh, nope, this one.
I guess maybe part of it, it's hard to watch people have successful relationships when your relationships are so terrible. You know,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Well, I don't mean you. I mean,
I know. I know what
my
Honey, I'm just
dynamic
giving
with
you a
my
hard
son
time.
and stuff like that. It's not in a good place, and
I'm
you
just
know.
giving you a hard time. I know.
it's hard being a parent. You know,
I try to
people-
make light of it for you sometimes, just to try
Well, if you
to.
don't laugh at it, right?
I try to make you feel a little bit better.
Well, I
I'm
do.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm glad you do.
I love you, and I just hate seeing you hurt. I know a lot of it hurts you, and it
Yeah,
bothers
it does. It does. It's hard. Which is one of the reasons I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a father when I was young, because it's like the world, even then, it's worse now, definitely, but the world even then was a hard place. And I didn't know about bringing children into this world. You know, I'm glad I have my children, but I wouldn't want to have kids today with all this woke crap and Satanists wanting to go into the schools and push out any sort of a Christian after-school group.
He's
Or
like in
all this
competition
woke
with.
stuff
yeah.
and identity politics and, you know, people cutting off body parts to be something they're not. And I'm sorry, they're not what they're trying to be. That's the reality. That's genetics. Deal with it. But
Because these people
I don't
are
like
never
that.
going to be able to be a true woman or
What do you mean,
man
these people?
because they're not going to be able to. I'm sorry if I'm speaking truth here, people. I'm sorry. I know I don't want to get the video
Well,
cut.
you don't want to get the video cut, I know, but you're born what you're born with,
Yeah.
and how God made you.
I
and
mean, a
people-
man never going to be able to give birth.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm never going to be able to give birth, and that's just genetics. They say trust the science. Well, then trust it then. You can't say trust the science in one area and disregard it in another.
Right.
You know, you either trust it or you don't.
Right.
You can't play both sides of the fence. You can't. That's just reality. You know, but again, I won't get on my soapbox.
Yeah, your woman has a vajayjay and a man doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you can make one, but that's not going to push out a child.
Doesn't mean it's functional.
Right. It's not going to push
You
out a
can
child.
sculpt one thing into another. I mean, look at all the plastic surgery there is. You got Dolly Parton, who's 77, who's trying to look like a 50-year-old or a 45-year-old. Mm-hmm. And they put so much makeup on her, they put it on with a trowel. I mean, she wears more makeup than I did when I did clown shows.
And the sad part is I know people who used to do that back in high school.
And
now
that ages your skin.
Yeah, now
you
her
know,
face,
really
if she doesn't wear makeup, she looks worse than and she was pretty, I thought. I mean, she was my best friend for years.
But it aged her skin.
It aged her skin.
Yeah,
it made her look horrible. You know, now if she doesn't wear makeup, she looks even worse.
And that and tanning. A lot of women like to tan. I worked with this woman like 20-something years ago, and not to be mean, but she was mean. So I kind of nicknamed her Leatherface. You know, like the killer in those movies. Because her face and her skin was all burnt and dark and... whoa. And it looked like leather. She looked like a car seat, you know, in somebody's car from the 70s. It's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Don't you see what you look like? I mean, don't you see what you've done to yourself? Yeah, they can't see it. They just know, oh, I'm young and I'm tanning and I'm going to the gym. And yeah, going to the gym is okay, but you're literally cooking your skin. You're like a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Might as well just put you on a spit, spin you around over the fire.
Right.
I'm sure somebody will be mad at that. How dare you say that? Well, you know what? Click off the video then. My video isn't here to follow what you believe. I just speak what I believe. The end. The end. Debbie's coming along with her thing here. I don't know if I mentioned this to you or if I was telling Spice, but I put up a video, I put up something. I don't know if it was a video or a picture. I put it up on Facebook, and then they sent me a message saying they took it down because it violated their guidelines of service. And that it was either something asking for people's information or something that went against their guidelines. And I don't recall putting anything that asked for anyone's information.
No, you don't do that.
I think it was some gospel thing I put up, and maybe it spoke truth. I don't know. But again, they took it down, and they're like, "Well, this violated it."
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I put? I don't remember. I posted a bunch of stuff. What exactly did I put that I offended your algorithm?
Right.
They won't tell you what you did.
It? Exactly. How can you fix it if you don't know what
to do? It's like when you
it?
have an argument with your spouse. Well, if you don't know what you did wrong, I'm not going to tell you. You know what I mean? Why are you mad? Well, if you don't know, I'm not telling you. It's like, well, how do you expect me to fix my behavior if you don't educate me and tell me what I did wrong?
I hope I don't do that to you.
No, you've never done that to me. But I've had that said to me. Well, if you don't know, I'm not telling you. It's like, oh, for crying out loud. Right. I don't know. I'm a man. I'm stupid. I don't know what I did. I put my foot in my mouth. Fine. What did I do wrong? But Facebook did the same thing. They won't tell me what I did wrong. So I don't know not to do it because I don't know what I put. I can't remember. If they would have said, here, between us, we're going to show you what you put.
So you don't do it
So
again.
you don't repeat it. That's fine. But I don't know what I put. I'm sorry. You won't tell me, but you say, don't do it again. Don't do this again. What? Well, we're not telling you. If you don't know, I'm not telling you. It's like an ex-girlfriend.
Seriously?
Doing that. I mean, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dumb. That don't even make sense. How am I supposed to correct behavior that I don't know what I did? You did this 10 years ago. Okay. Obviously, it bothers you. I don't remember it. Well, if you don't know it down, you know, okay.
I've got extra bits and pieces, so I'm going to put them in here.
Bits and pieces.
Just in case they're not extra and...
Kibbles and bits.
That's right. Bag 3.
Bag 3.
Just you and me. Well,
I'll just double check.
Tomorrow's
My wife has a
work.
habit of throwing out pieces.
That's why I'm giving you the bags to check.
What were you saying about tomorrow?
It's back to work day.
Yep.
I'm kind of excited because it's going to be my first full week doing my new position, so
Yay.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, my wife's doing a new position because she's very invaluable to the company because she does a good job. And I'm not just saying that because she's going to hit me if I don't, but she does a really good job for her company,
you.
so. Well, I see what you do, so I mean, I
I
recognize.
feel valued at my job too. I mean, I got good, support system, and I try to be a support to them as well. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
A good employee is supposed to work hard and earn their money. I mean, but a good employer is supposed to give the employee the tools they need to succeed, not just insult them and speak down to them, which I had a lot of that in my old job. I used to work delivery, and because I was a bigger guy, I was a stronger guy back then, and your management team would talk to you like you were just some one kid. You're just lugging stuff. Well, let's see you do it.
Right.
Oh, you can't?
Like that day that you got let go, you went out, they made you deliver all the big stuff.
When they fired me and my friend that worked with me at my job, I'm not going to say their name, they don't deserve advertisement, and I'm not going to give it to them. But where I worked, they gave us the hardest work schedule that day. Everything we delivered was super huge, super heavy, highest floor, like, oh, you got to deliver this to the 10th floor, well, the 5th floor. It's like, oh, great, and it's the hottest day. So they worked us to death. They get anything that was hard was ours. When we got back, they fired us in front of each other. It's like, you couldn't even, terminate my job separately so I don't have to face my friend. You have to embarrass me also. I mean, it was a bad scene. It's like, okay, well, thanks for giving me the hardest work day I've ever had in my life, because they knew they were letting us go, so they didn't care. They're like, yeah, let's work these guys to death.
Yeah.
Everybody else had easy delivery jobs, and me and my friend were just battered down. It was so uneven. Anybody would look at that and go, why do they have all this? Can't you balance it a little bit? Nope. They really
Well, you find
screwed
out
with
why.
us. Well, hey, that's the reality. But my wife doesn't have that kind of a job.
No.
I had a manual labor job, and although she has an office job, she does work hard in that setting. It's different. She does a lot of mental work, a lot of busy work with papers and dealing with people on the phone and
Insurance company.
Oh, insurance. Oh, I'm on hold for 10 years waiting for this person. And then they come on and they have an attitude. Me. It's like, look, lady, if you hate your job, I heard McDonald's down the street is hiring. Go work there. Oh, I said that to a doctor once. Oh, he got mad. It's like, well, nobody asked you to be a doctor. If you don't like your job, McDonald's is hiring. Ugh. Because he was a total jerk to me. It's like, well, if you're that unhappy, go work somewhere else, dude. So, that's just the reality of the world. If you don't like your job, find something else. Of course, today's folks don't want to work because they got used to sitting home and getting paid to be home because of the pandemic. So now nobody wants to work, especially here in the good old state of Maine, especially in Lewiston, the welfare state where everybody gets shipped over here. What's going to happen in 10 years when all the people who pay into it start dying off?
I know, right?
And the people that come here to sponge off it realize, hey, wait a minute, we're not paying into the system. How can we get anything out of it?
Right.
This whole state is going to go, it's going to totally crumble, but that's what the government, well, I can't say that. But what's going to happen? I'm hoping the rapture happens before then, or I die before then.
Right,
I guess I can go run out in traffic to this afternoon while you're gone.
No, I would be upset if I came home for that.
What were you gonna say?
My husband splattered out in the middle of the road.
Splattered on the side of the road.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too happy.
Just think you'd have all the Legos to yourself.
Oh, please.
You could play with them all you want. Well, last night we watched Survivor Series War Games.
We did.
2023. What was it, November 24th? Was that yesterday? The 24th? I think it was. 25th. And you know what? I wasn't all that thrilled with War Games, Survivor Series. I wasn't. I don't know. It was alright, but I had my hopes up for certain things and they didn't happen. I always predict the matches a certain way and I'm usually wrong. I just can't see what's coming. And you know it's scripted, so you're like, well, this would be cool if this happened, and this would be cool if that happened. It never does. I mean...
Well, I have not a piece. Nothing hit the floor.
I didn't hear anything hit the floor there.
Looking.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Missing a piece, of course.
You want to roll your chair backwards and I can look underneath? Or?
Nothing got stuck in a bag, right?
Well, I can dig in these, but I didn't see anything.
Could you double check?
I will double check. What piece are you looking for?
It's a little sand color piece. Oh, never mind. Found it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, no, I'd rather have you have it than not have it. This is a nice little set.
Yeah. I figured it would go well with the set we just did.
I would honestly like to get the new Avengers Stark Tower, that big one with the 31 figures. And
yep.
I would love that, but they just want too much. But this one here, we got it 2 years later because the original one came out in 2021 in the summer, I believe. And we got this one, it took about a little over a month for it to get here. It's the Daily Bugle that's here. It's generic. It's a boot Lego. It's fake. All the figures are fake. There's nothing real here from Lego. But you know what? Just sitting here looking at it, you don't know the difference. The only way you know is either by touching the figures and you can feel, well, the plastic's not the same. Or you look at the studs. Because on Lego toys, the studs, the little round circles, they all say the word Lego. A lot of companies follow suit with that, like, what's that, Max? What are those called? Something Max or whatever. They have the word Max on theirs. And, but these ones from China, these boot Legos, as I like to call them, they don't have the word Lego. So that's the giveaway. It's like, well, obviously it's not that. But you know what? Do you really notice it? Like where I'm sitting now, I couldn't focus on the word Lego. Does it matter?
Nope.
Maybe to some of the bigger YouTubers that, oh well, I call them purists. It's like, oh, it has to be real Lego. Well, you know what? I like real money in my real pocket. You know, I don't want to spend $400.
Well, some of these people too, you have to remember though, Lego gives them.
Yeah, a lot of them get items for review. A lot of folks had the Avengers Tower before it even released the other day. They had it like a week or so in advance.
Right.
It was shipped for them to build early so they could show it off and generate interest in the build. You know, but it's like I've heard people like, yeah, it's on sale for like $400. Oh my lord, that's a sale? That's a mortgage payment. Well, not anymore. It used to be. I mean, when I first moved into this house in 1998, yes, I'm old, I was paying $412 a month. That was my mortgage, my excise tax, the land, everything. All of it was $412. You can't even rent a room now. Not even a room. I saw somebody had an ad up on Marketplace for a room, $800 for just a room that you shared in a house with other people. And here I am paying $412 for a house with property, a driveway, everything. Of course, that was then. But even when we were getting close to paying off the house, I can't remember what we were paying, but it was close to $5 or maybe a little over. Not much. because this house is old. It is quite old and needs work. Okay, fine, but you know what? You gotta live. You gotta feed your family. You can't spend $8 zillion a month on food, on rent, and have no food in your belly. You know, it's too much. Ugh. Everything has just gone up. I know I sound like an old fart, but it's true. Oh, things were better when I was a kid. You know, I hate to say it, but that old adage is true.
Right.
You know, we all laughed at our parents. Oh, well, you know, things were better. I remember I bought a...
I walked uphill to church, to school both ways in the middle of the winter.
Uphill both ways.
No shoes on my feet, and in the snow up to my knees. The only thing that I felt bad for is that our parents, back in the day, had a dress code that they went by. Like, all you women wore skirts consistently.
My ex-wife, when she was a teenager, had to walk a good three or so miles to school. And her parents were very strict Pentecostals, so they had her in dresses all the time. So her legs would get wind sheared all the way to school. So she would put on like 2-3 pairs of nylons, and it still didn't help. Right. So what she would do is, change when she got to school, because she had to, because it was so cold in the winter. Her and her sister were both in dresses all the time until they became 18 years old, and then it was like, well, the parents realized, hey, they're adults, they can do what they want, blah, blah, blah. I mean, my ex-wife was never allowed to cut her hair. I mean, it was, I understand that they were Pentecostals, they were very strict, but, just, it's a hard thing to follow, that's all. But yeah, it was cold for them. I mean, I wouldn't want to walk in a dress in the winter with the wind blowing and you're freezing.
Mom said they used to put on like double nylon.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
And when it got to the point that they did wear pants, they had to take them off the minute they got to school.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Because you go into the school building right to the bathroom and change. Because if anyone finds out and they tell your parents, look out.
Well, with Mom, she said that they were able to wear that. I mean, they weren't doing it against parents' rules. It's just.
Well, it was just so you don't get sick.
Exactly.
Look, I gotta shield myself from the elements.
They were able to do it, but they had to, because of school had their dress code. Women had to wear skirts, so they changed the minute they got to school.
Back in the day.
I remember her telling me about that.
Yeah, but things are just so different now. Ugh. I had so much trouble with the school system. It's like
I feel bad for my kids with their kids in school.
Oh my Lord. I really pray for the grandkids. I really do. I pray for your sons, their wives. BB.
Oh. Say excuse me.
Yeah, BB.
She's not even in here.
Excuse me.
Oh boy. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. If she's even listening at this point, we're just gabbing about nothing.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something.
Okay, we're up to 43 minutes here, just shooting the crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this, and we'll come back and show the finished build. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Okay, here Debbie is working on that Lego Avengers Battle, their tower, whatever. I don't know what it's even called.
It doesn't even say the name of it.
Yeah, like, what is it? What's the box here? Let's see. It says Endgame Final Battle. I didn't realize the Endgame Final Battle took place at Avengers Tower.
I think part of it was there, wasn't it?
It's been a while since I've seen the movie, to be honest. Somebody could tell me. But I know the scene they're trying to reenact with all the women showing up together where they all kind of, had a whole little section about the women teaming up like a female Avengers group. Because this whole thing, there's one male in here, and it's Thanos. Everyone, the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures well, one's a minifigure, the Wasp, and the 5 other figures, they're all women. So that's what they were trying to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I farted. I was hoping for a big fart. Whoop. Oh, excuse me. Wow, I stink. So the dogs are in the bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright.
Yeah, so she's got quite a bit of the tower done already. But she still has a little bit more to go. She's going to make the A for the Avengers. And a little bit at the top. So I'm not sure where I want to put that. If I want it in here, I might just put it right here on this side. But then again, I could put it here.
But then you have to move that again.
Well, this one's easy to move. It's on a thick plate.
I'm talking about your Statue of Liberty one.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. I don't know. We'll see. I still hold out hopes that we can finally get the Avengers Tower. A generic one, you know, a bootleg, not a real one. I ain't paying $500. Don't forget that. But maybe in a year or two we could find a fake one like we did with the Daily Bugle. I love the Daily Bugle. You did a great job. Now, the more I look at it, should the words have been over a little bit? Is this how they showed it? Because the E, there's like 2 letters here, but there's like, you know?
Oh, I just put it up there and it's all glued now, so it ain't going nowhere.
You glued it there? Because I think it was over a little bit.
Oh, probably so, but oh well.
So it's not coming down then?
It ain't coming down, it ain't moving.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I noticed it when I sat down. I'm like, it looks a little over.
It's probably over more, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was more.
I didn't see it until just now. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, honey. You know what? You gotta glue things every now and then because this stuff just wants to fall apart. You know, and that's the nature of the beast. You know, you glue things. Sometimes mistakes happen. Yeah. It still looks good. You look at it, you don't really notice it. I'm just sitting here examining it. That's all. But if I actually touch it. Yeah, that's solid. That ain't going nowhere. That's good in a way. I mean, at least you can move it without it falling apart. I don't know how people on these big YouTube channels that do Legos, like
Duck Bricks
and Brixie and Robin Hood Bricks, those guys. I don't know how they make these big cities and not lose their minds. Because every time I move a Lego, if I bump it, it literally falls apart.
That's your luck.
What's that?
I said that's your luck.
That's my luck. That's right. That's the Jeff luck. But it just seems like it's better to glue stuff. When you glued that, did you use super glue?
I did.
Oh, there you go. Because that part of the bugle itself, that little handle fell off and I had trouble putting it back. I like how Dr. Octopus is hanging here off that little buggy.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Looks good.
Stop being stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I am so.
No, stop it.
Oh, no, you don't tell me to stop.
Don't make me angry, Mr.
Don't
McGee.
tell me what to do.
Don't make me angry, Mr. McGee.
No man's gonna tell me what to do.
Oh, brother. Wow, now you sound like my soon-to-be ex-wife.
Wow.
Horrible.
Yeah, you are. Well,
I do like how this Daily Bugle display looks in the street where we got all the heroes and villains and everybody at each other's throats out here. This looks really, it's congested, but it looks fun. It looks really good. Everybody's fake though. They're all bootlegos. Except Agent Coulson. And actually,
There's a few real
Yeah,
ones.
She-Hulk's real, and so's that Storm. Okay, so there are a few real ones in here. So's that Moon Knight. No, not that Moon Knight. This one. But I think that's President Business. I think he's actually real. It's funny, I got two She-Hulks. I didn't realize that. I think that one's fake and this one's real. Yeah, I got a bunch. Yeah, it's funny. This Shang-Chi guy, he's real. He's real,
I
actually.
figured you had some real ones there.
Yeah, I didn't realize it at first, but once I went and I touched it and looked, it fell off.
apart.
It fell apart. Yep, there it is.
Would you stop touching things?
I know. Touching!
Man,
That's what happens.
I work my butt off to build these things, and you go and touch it.
Touching! Yeah, this is barely holding on. Ah! Wow. Really lame. Just put it there. Walk away. You know, people listening to this video, rubber cement is also a good thing to use.
Is that like model glue?
Well, not model glue per se, but the rubber cement that you can peel up, like the kind that comes in that rubber tube. Yeah, that kind, the snot stuff.
Yeah, it looks like snot when you get it on your
because
nail.
you can roll it up in your finger like a booger.
Yeah.
And you can throw it away. I don't know how else to say it.
I
But
know.
you put a little dab of that, and it's not going to hold it forever. It's just going to keep it from tipping over or falling. You can put a little of it to make it tacky. A lot of times I like to use Elmer's because that you can just kind of snap it and wash it with hot water and it'll go away. It's not like super glue where it's permanent and it literally melts the plastic and that kind of thing. Because that's what super glue does with plastic. It'll actually melt it. But yeah, another thing for gluing Lego parts, I wonder if model airplane glue would work good.
I would think so.
Because that dries clear, don't it?
Yep.
That might be something we'd have to look at. Of course, you'd get stoned trying to work in this little room doing it. This room is so small.
Then go to church. Dad, what have you been doing? I've been doing Legos.
Your eyes are all bloodshot.
Wow.
Everyone's like, are you okay? Are you high? Oh, what were you doing? Legos? Yes. You're funny. Well, that's coming along.
Where did the stickers go?
There are stickers, dear.
I know, but where do they go?
Well, I had everything in that one little bucket, and then you touched it. And you moved things.
I did not touch it or move things.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It was there.
Okay.
I had it all in that bucket.
That's trash now.
That's trash?
Yeah.
Okay. Buy trash.
Maybe. I forget someone would. So. Right. Oh, where'd my wheel go? There we go. Put my wheel back on. Boop. So.
So that's coming along.
Lay on the side, and then I need this.
You know, we're expecting some snow today. It says 100% chance of snow.
Woohoo!
So we got home from church and we staying home. We're not going nowhere.
Nope.
What is this? Ant killing.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, come on.
Yeah, so Debbie started it. Huh?
There we go.
Debbie started this one a few days ago. So we're in the video a little bit later now. Because she took a break for a couple days on it and decided to come back in here on the weekend. And we're just farting around in here.
Between work and everything and some health issues, it's been...
Yeah, you know, what the heck.
I can't do it all.
You can't?
Nope.
I need you to do it all.
Well, then you'll be waiting a long time, dude.
All of it. Yeah, because that She-Hulk's real, because that stuff goes with, that's one of the ones from those blind bags we got. Trying to see who else may be real. These news people guys, the newsboys, those are
real.
The newsboys, they're real.
We've got enough of those.
Yeah, oh my goodness, we got enough of newsboys. That Thor up top, he's real, I believe. I think that Thor is real. I'd have to double check. Oh, this Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye's real. That's one of the ones you got from those blind bags. So there's a good handful of them that are real. But most of these are bootlegos, so, for the Daily Bugle.
Where is this going?
And I think you did such a good job on that. I have no problem with it. Because it looks great. And I'm glad you did glue some stuff. The only thing you can't glue is the front panels in case you want to dig in there and whatever. I still would like to get the light fixtures, but if they're that hard to install, like the other day we watched that video that Duck Bricks did, I don't know if I'd even want to bother. I mean, of course I wouldn't be doing it, you'd be doing it. So you'd have to decide if you wanted to do it, because I couldn't do it. I'd end up breaking it. It would fall apart a couple.
Okay.
It would fall apart a couple times. I'd get mad.
Yeah.
Does that go up top or? Huh. Okay. Oh, what's that part of the tower that fell, or who knows?
I just putting it together. That's all I be doing.
I got it.
I don't know. I don't know nothing. Because I'd be stupid.
Stop it.
No, I won't.
You still need the A in that.
When you, I got another whole bag over
Another
there.
whole bag?
So give me a minute, will you?
Wow.
Ugh.
Bitter.
Old bag.
Got the last. You want scissors? They're in that box down there. You want to get them? Nope. I'll take the trash though. Now that it's winter, we can't go outside and burn very often, or at all, really.
What hair goes on what head? You gotta. Does this one go on that hair? And that one go on that one?
You're funny.
Ah, Deb, you're being bad. I'm sorry.
You're evil.
I'm tired.
Evil. Oh, I hate putting capes on. But at least they're making them different with one hole now.
That one's got 4. What are you telling me about?
That's a waist piece.
I don't care. It's still.
That's a waist piece for Scarlet Witch.
Yes, dear. I'll Scarlet Witch you. Will you keep your poop out of there? Stinky butt. Stinky butt, stinky butt.
Yeah,
oh,
Jinxie.
Stinky, stinky butt. Jinxie's not even in here. So don't
Yeah,
even play.
BB.
BB ain't in here either, so shush.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. Alright, Valkyrie, you're gonna wear you. I think that's who you are. I don't know.
Yeah, she's. Yeah.
I think it's
If you need to see the pictures of them, I've got the box.
alright.
Yeah, it's not a bad little build. Considering we got that and then the two brick heads for $72. I mean, that build, I saw it at the store yesterday. It was $100. And the one with the two the brick heads there was like 30 or 20 normally. And for 72 we got both the things. So we got a good deal. I mean, she must have literally just bought it because the box is, even though we've opened it, is still in good shape. I mean, nothing was wrong. I'd buy from her again.
Yep.
She did very good by us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking around this room and I'm thinking I'd like to put. Yeah, I know, right? I'm thinking I wouldn't mind moving some of this stuff out of here and bringing some Lego stuff in. And make this more, because I got a lot of He-Man stuff and wrestling stuff, and I love that stuff. But I would like, if I'm gonna be building Lego in here, I think I would like to make it more Lego themed in this corner of your office that you've let me have. You know.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, that's Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasp.
Yeah, it's a little micro figure for the Wasp.
So. Excuse me.
Man. We're horrible.
Wow.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm trying not to drink too much of the Pepsi because I know that.
Yeah, why are you drinking Pepsi? You're supposed to cut back on your caffeine, you sinner.
Because I'm trying to get rid of it. That's the last one I got.
Oh, I see. I don't want no one to drink alcohol, but so I'll drink it so no one else gets it. I get it. You gotta be good on your diet like me.
Do we really want to go there?
No, we don't. Yeah, this beast is real. Yeah.
So we change the subject.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who goes on the Pegasus?
Valkyrie. Her.
Yeah, I know.
She goes on there.
Trying to get him to stand up.
You might need to put a base plate under him or But they have him mounted.
Somehow.
Pegasus. They got I don't know if Pegasus is a boy or a girl. I don't know, but he's mounted. It'll say he.
It's on this thing.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm working it.
One of those little wee wobbly ones that is gonna fall. I'm falling. Oh no!
Will you just take
Falling.
chill pills, dude?
Falling?
No. Oh great! Now we got him over there running his chainsaw.
I guess I'll have to go murder him.
With his chainsaw?
Maybe. Say goodbye to me forever. Yeah, I think what I need to do is start taking down the wrestling figures and all the He-Man figures and like my Ghostbusters and redo this area. My problem is that I can't get up high and nobody will do it. Nobody can do it. To get way up there, I'd have to literally move everything. Pull this whole table out and everything. And honestly, I don't think I could do it with my balance issues.
No.
So I don't know what I could do. Maybe the stuff I can reach I could do. But I don't know. Maybe some night if Spice comes over, him and I can do it, you know. Ask him to come by.
Is he tall enough?
Well, no, but I figure him and I can move the table, and he's very organized. He could help me probably.
Okay.
You know, but I'm willing to ask him and see if that's something he'd be willing to help me do. But we could take this stuff down on our own. I mean, I can reach it, pull it off the pegs. But I'd like to keep that Fantastic Four comic there. Not there, but maybe over here. The autographed cards and Macho Man autograph could go. I'll just put them somewhere. Put them back in the Lego room. The storage room.
Okay, I'm making your A now. You gonna be happy?
Oh, good. Better get working. Whoop, excuse me. Oh, was that your IQ?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if the camera picked that up.
Did you want to do this all by yourself?
No.
Alright, then be quiet.
Okay. But yeah, like the WrestleMania t-shirt. I mean, it all looks good there, but it's been there for a bit. I'd like to change it up a little bit in my corner over here. And like this poster of Kick-Ass over here, I think it's pretty faded and it needs to go.
Agreed.
I mean, it's not super faded. I don't know if Blue would want it. It's a little faded, but I don't know if he'd hang it somewhere where the sun wouldn't hit it. I mean, the only part that's kind of faded is the K and the A in the words. Everything else, unless it's made that way. I don't know, because it would be weird. How would that fade but nothing else? Well, I wouldn't mind putting like a Lego themed poster there. You know, something. Especially when you leave your drapes open and people see that. You know. It's like, what's that?
Would you like to know?
Yeah, Debbie's office here is pretty cool because she's got this nook over here where her desk is stuffed in there and nobody can see through the window. So if she left her blinds open, you can't see nothing because there's a wall here. So she's in this cubby area tucked away.
Yeah.
You know, my little, well, it's a smaller, we switched out the table. My smaller table now is in here.
That's all we hear right now, people. I'm sorry.
But I'm just thinking about. See, we could not put the Daily Bugle up there and hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
So
you could put the.
We'd have to put the Daily Bugle like here.
But you could put the statue. We'll leave it that scene there up there.
Yeah. Well. See, I want to get my wrestling stuff and your Power Rangers. This is your stuff, and all my crap is here. You know, I want to make this for you. See, I look at it this way: when this window ends,
yep,
this is your area. You know, so I was thinking maybe the white bookcase here to put stuff. It would be further back.
Yeah, the white one would work there.
But that's something would be a big job. You know.
Yep.
That would be a big job.
It would be very big.
So this table comes out of here with the door open, right?
Yep. But you'd have to get this table out of the way in order to do it. Well, it might fit in.
I think it might come and.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, will it go out there, or would I have to take it out the front door?
You'd have to take it out the front door because it wouldn't get past the
shelf and all that.
And back out there.
Now, see this table, I would put this in the shed.
Yeah, save it.
You know, put it in the shed.
Yeah.
So if we were to do that, we'd have to do it before it snows, or wait till next year. And you've got a bunch of stuff in here. I don't know what all this stuff is.
Just junk, basically.
Just a bunch of garbage. That's all it is. A Pokeball.
Yep.
That for your game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I don't use it.
I know you had one you passed to Damien, and then you got this one. And you got, what are these, hinges?
You know those are clips for badges?
Oh, I see. You got a little Lego Christmas tree here you can build.
Yep.
And like go through this stuff. I don't know. But then again, if we keep this table here, we got a good display for the Daily Bugle. And if we were to get the tower, we'd be able to put it here. Because the only place we could put this would be to move some of your Batman stuff. And that kind of defeats the purpose of fixing this area.
Right.
So I don't know. It don't near Scott.
I know.
Hey, that's looking good.
Yeah. It's out there raining. You're trying to be out there blowing leaves.
I love neighbors that blow leaves into the street so they go on your property. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not raking my leaves, you do it. That's when you go over to their house with a super soaker full of like bleach and you just ruin their lawn. But you know what? I really don't care. I really don't. It's no big deal. It just goes to show you how some people are very inconsiderate to their neighbors. They're like, well, I don't care. I'm not raking my leaves. You do it. Yeah, it's like, hey, you wanted the tree. You don't want it, cut it down. But, okay, so we got this ring thing here. They're, I can't remember, portal rings. That's looking good. Take this here. Can you turn that light off? That one right there, because it's okay. Let me try it. Let me get my glasses here so I can film this better.
Yeah, I'm almost done too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide over.
Who said I wanted you close to me?
Well, you know, you got the Avengers A there, and that little portal ring thing that Doctor Strange goes through. Looking good. So's my wife. Pretty. But this is coming along. The instruction book here she's working out of. It's a real one. So she's got like the Scarlet Witch here. And you got Pegasus with Valkyrie.
Oh, I see. I do this. That. Wow, that's attractive. There we go. That goes like that.
Trying to get some good shots at this, but it's kind of hard.
Am I making it hard?
It's looking good. Here again is the box for the thing. Normally this goes for $100.
Oh, jeez, honey, seriously.
I don't know what you're talking about. So this is the box here, and flip it over. Oh, it smells great in here, dear.
Oh.
This is the box, but I really do want to get the big tower though, but we could never afford a real one, nor would I feel comfortable spending that kind of money on a toy. I would want a bootlegger.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Now you gotta turn. You gotta put the figures on there?
I'm working. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Rushing me. Alright. This is just me now. Jeff is out of the room. So I am just showing you the finished build. We got Valkyrie up there. Scarlet Witch and I don't know who that is. Thanos. And then Captain Marvel and the Wasp. The Wasp wasn't supposed to go there. She was supposed to go around on the other side. And there's another one for Wakanda Forever or whatever. I don't know those ones. I'm bad at this. This is Jeff's thing. But oh, we have two Wasps. Haha. See, there's the other one. Oops, I thought it fell off. But he's there. So he's there too. Ha! It's a different universe. There's two of them. How's that? Ant-Man and the Wasp, I guess. I don't know. Well, there she is. She's all done. All done. There's the A. And buildings falling apart. And there's Thanos crashing in. And everybody trying to fight him. And woohoo! Alright. That's all she wrote.